Alright, what we have here is some habanero peppers, some scallions, red, yellow, green peppers, and what I'm doing is I cut it all up and I put it in here so that way I have something when I want to cook with. I can go ahead and already have it already pre-mixed, ready to go. For me, cooking has a lot to do with preparation. I have some chicken here that I'll be using for the next upcoming couple of shows, but I figured it would be more important to kind of show the preparation that I take into making the food instead of just, making the stuff or whatever the case would be. So, here we are again, habaneros, some scallions, green onions, yellow, red, green peppers, all chopped up in a blend right here. So it looks very nice and confetti colorful, but it's going to add a lot of flavor to the food. Alright. Alright. So I was really just in the process of preparing some stuff, and I really wasn't going to record, but I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and just record what I'm doing. So this is like basic chicken. Like, this is about as basic as I cook the chicken. Got a big old chicken breast that's all filleted right there. I got some complete seasoning, some whole oregano, and some cloves. These two are normally, like, this is really my basic, complete seasoning. If I just need to cook something real quick, I'm always going to use complete seasoning. Why? I mean, sounds good, complete seasoning or whatever the case to be. So I was slicing up my chicken and I took apart all my chicken fat. Now for the ladies who are trying to, lose weight, of course you're not going to probably use the chicken fat. But me, I'm using some chicken fat because I want my little little medley mixture of flavor to have a little chicken flavor to it. I'm going to put about one good healthy heaping of margarine in there real quick. I don't like to use a lot of butter. Home style spread from Countryside Creamery. Just in case if you have that brand or whatever the case may be. And I put that in there, and hopefully that'll get melted real quick, and it'll be in there. Now I'm also going to be using fresh black pepper. See, it's got the grinder on the top, so nothing works and make food taste better than black pepper. So I'm not going to go super fancy on this stuff, but what I am going to do is I'm going to try something that somebody had mentioned to me the other day. I'm going to saute my chicken in this little chicken fat, green pepper, yellow, red pepper mix with some yellow onions and some scallions. That's what's in here right now, and some margarine, of course. And I'm going to saute this chicken first. Get it nice and brown, let the flavor soak in or whatever the case would be. I am going to add some garlic or whatever the case would be. And once I finish sauteing it, I am going to bake it at 325. And got my minced garlic right there, so I don't have to sit here and cut garlic up all day or whatever the case would be. And I'm going to put it in the oven for 325. And I think I'm going to probably do that for about 10-15 minutes or until I feel like it's ready enough for me to eat or whatever the case would be. And I'm going to see what it tastes like, because somebody was telling me about how juicy it makes the chicken. So I want to test the juiciness of the chicken. So right now I'm just trying to let all this stuff get done. Oh, and when I put it in the oven, the rest of this little medley here for flavor and seasoning, I'm going to put it in the oven with it and wrap it up in foil so that way it can be nice and steamed out with the vegetables and stuff like that. If I use any other seasonings, I'll let you know, but for right now, that's where I'm at. So I got my chicken here that I cut up, and I'm going to bag it in Ziploc bags with some complete seasoning. Right now it doesn't have the complete seasonings, but I'm going to put the complete seasoning and then I'm going to leave it in my freezer. That's how I usually prepare all of my stuff. So I am a little hungry, so I'm a little rushed. I like to take my time cooking, so while I'm bagging it up, I'm going to let my seasonings marinate and I'll get back to you when I'm about to put it in the oven so you can see how it looks then. Alright. Alright, good. I put the autofocus on now, so hopefully that'll get the whole situation taken care of. Alright, so now there's my chicken. Flipped over. I'm sauteing the other side with all those seasonings that you saw. Now, I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. This is obviously not enough of the medley for me to be able to bake my chicken in, so I'm going to grab some more in the freezer to go ahead and do this. But remember what I showed you earlier. This is it already getting frozen in the freezer. I'm going to put some more on here, and then I'm going to get the chicken out and I'm going to lay the chicken flat on top of all of these, and then I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to bake it for about like 10-15 minutes. So, oh wow. So, that is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to let that bake and see what happens with the flavor is concerned. I'm sorry for the movements of the camera. I have been getting some suggestions, and I would try to incorporate those suggestions. Like I said, I wasn't planning to do this. This is one of those things I was just like, oh, let me go ahead and record it. So this is something new that I'm trying with the sauteing and the bacon, so that's what made me want to record this, so you can see how it turns out. So I'm gonna let this saute a little bit, and we're gonna put it in the oven. But as you can see, like I said, 325 is already preheating in the oven, and my stove has a large burner and a small burner. As you can see, there's a large burner and there's a small burner. And right now it is using the large burner side, and I got it between 4 and 6, just so you can get the temperature situation. And I'll holler at you guys back later when I'm finished putting it in the oven. But all I'm gonna do is put some more of this on the bottom, put the chicken on top, and then cover it. I'm not putting no sauce, no extra anything else. Alright? Alright. As you can hear, my timer just went off for my chicken. So I'm about to check my chicken for the first time. I needed some vegetables, so I did cucumbers, onions, and green beans that I'm sauteing in here with a little black pepper, touch of complete seasonings. Stop that real quick. Touch of complete seasoning or whatever the case is. That's gonna be like my little side. I might cheat on the starch and eat some white rice just to make it kind of simple, because you know I'm Caribbean, so we gotta have our little stuff in here. As you can see, there's the oven. So hopefully I can pull this chicken out without burning myself, because I want you to see what I see when I pull this bad boy out. Alright, I'm going to have to put the camera down for a quick second because the little foil thing is not strong enough. So I'm going to put it over here so you can watch me pull it out. Now, from what the young lady told me, I expect this chicken to be pretty juicy because, I mean, you're baking chicken, but you kind of saute it a little bit. So sauteing it kind of puts a little seal on it or whatever the case would be. There's the chicken. Looking all fresh. And, yeah, I need to get somebody to record these things for me, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to see how tender. I shouldn't have used a knife. I should have used the fork. And what I'm more interested in is the tenderness. I mean, the flavor, you're going to have flavor with all the green peppers and all the other stuff, but I'm really more worried and interested in the tenderness. I'm going to kind of get some green pepper here. Alright, so I'm going to check this out. Hopefully I don't burn myself, but as you can see, looking very nice. Amazing. Okay. The seasoning was very light, so it has a very fresh flavor to it. You know, I mostly use like oregano and stuff like that. I didn't use any rosemary I like rosemary. Would have loved to use the rosemary, but again, this is just like kind of out of the blue, just throw it together real quick. But I like the fresh taste, so I'm glad that I made the cucumbers and green bean little side dish, aka might be a little salad that goes on the side. You know what? I might keep it all veggie all the way. Get some romaine lettuce, put some like garlic and herb dressing on it, and call it a day for this particular meal, because that'll be, I like vegetables and stuff, so that'll be good enough for me. Yep, that's good. All right, so cucumbers, green beans, onions, cooked over the same temperature I had sauteed the chicken under. Chicken that was sauteed and then put into the oven for 15 minutes, which tasted amazingly soft, again, which is what I was really worried about. So I will plate this up in a minute and let you see what it looks like before I devour it. So give me a minute. Oh boy, I'm so hungry, you guys almost missed out. I already got my drink mix done and everything. Alright, so what we have here is the green bean and cucumber side with some onions over here on the side. I got a salad, and I poured the garlic and herb dressing on top of both of them. By the way, so that way you'll know exactly what kind of garlic and herb I'm talking about. Good seasonings makes this garlic and herb salad dressing mix, which is the bomb, the best salad dressing I've ever tasted in my life. Like, I don't touch anything else anymore. And then you can see my little chicken over here on the side with the green peppers and the other stuff that we had showed you earlier. And it's all sitting here on my plate, and I love the green beans with the cucumbers because it has that, something about cucumbers just bring a taste of fresh, like it just came from the garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and go ham on this meal. This concludes this meal. I will figure out a name for it when I get a chance to figure out a name for it. But right now, I'm just gonna go ham and eat this thing. So you guys have yourself a wonderful time. If you do decide to remake this stuff, I know you will definitely enjoy it, especially if you like fresh tasting food, like where it tastes like it, you just picked it. Like the chicken tastes like I just picked it out of some type of chicken garden or something of that nature. So it has that type of vibe to it. All right, enjoy. And this is Food Studio signing off. Production house. Trying to get back to our peoples, you know what I'm saying? When all the clubs is closed, and all the alcohol's gone, and all the weed smoked up, then what?
You spent so much time trying to confuse us.
I mean, I'm saying, y'all need to get y'all mind right. So me and Janai, we got something we want to tell y'all.
We've lost ourselves.
Where do we go from here? Stuck up in this world with nothing to do. Got money on your mind, but they try and stop you from doing what you wanna with a catch-22. They save you with their lies, say your dreams won't come true. Stuck up in this world with nothing to do. Got money on your mind, but they try and stop you from doing what you wanna with a catch-22. Deceive you with their lies, 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 lies. Through my music hustle, my paper chasing to be rolling. Got to reach the top, gotta be perfected, cannot be falling. I just gotta find a way for me to be free, cause I know deep down inside there's a star inside me. 'Cause I got other things on my mind, bigger things on my mind. And I don't think that you can waste my time, 'cause I'm gon' be doing my thing till I die. I've come a long way from having nothing. Give me my inspiration for my elevation. It's a new day for celebrating, no segregation. Welcome on nation. Your hope and faith alive, you make just survive in these dangerous times. Keep your head up high, you will be alright. Only strong survive, come together we will be revived. Nothing happens overnight, it will take some time. So don't rush, stuck up in this world with nothing to do. Got money on your mind, but they try and stop you from doing what you wanna. It's a catch-22. Deceive you with their lies, say your dreams won't come true. Stuck up in this world with nothing to do. Got money on your mind, but they try and stop you from doing what you wanna. It's a catch-22.
I've seen so many crazy things. Every day something in this world change. That's why I'm sitting back, relaxed, waiting for my chance to blow up, man. It's been a long road, so many seeds sold, but I'm still just trying to tell folks out there who still do not know. I'm trying to change the world with my music. Be the example for ghetto thugs who wanna do this. I'm trying to reach you through all the trauma that you're going through. Trust me when I tell you, somebody out there